Justin Bieber recently posted a series of black and white photos on Instagram, accompanied by a cryptic caption that immediately ignited a firestorm of speculation, especially amidst swirling rumors about a potential split with his wife, Hailey Bieber. His words were stark and direct. Tired of transactional relationships. If I have to do something to be loved, that's not love. This statement, appearing during a period of intense public scrutiny on his marriage, painted a vivid picture of a man grappling with profound emotional concepts. It wasn't the first time Justin, who exchanged vows with Hailey in 2018, had publicly articulated his deep-seated desires for a love that transcends conditions and expectations. This recurring theme in his public pronouncements hinted at a continuous internal dialogue about the nature of affection and acceptance. If you're fascinated by the unspoken language of celebrity social media and eager to uncover the true meaning behind public figures' cryptic messages, hit that subscribe button now, because this unfolding narrative is richer than you can imagine. Just a month prior, in May, Justin had shared another intriguing post, a screenshot of a ChatGPT search. The query he entered read, "Give me a short answer. If you tell someone who doesn't understand inherent worth they deserve love, could it confuse them more?" The AI's response was a simple yet profound yes. It explained that such a statement can confuse them because deserve sounds like something you earn. And if they don't feel worthy, it won't make sense. Justin then added his own reflections to this insightful exchange, further elaborating on his personal philosophy of love. He wrote, "Love isn't a you get what you put in kind of thing. It's a receiving thing. Still find myself trying to learn love, and it's exhausting. I'm loved no matter what I do." These words, posted just weeks before his latest transactional relationships comment, provided a crucial context, revealing a sustained internal struggle to comprehend and experience love in its purest, most unconditional form. It suggested a deep dive into self-worth and the fundamental principles of receiving affection without conditions. The consistency of these messages, both the ChatGPT query and the direct Instagram caption, indicates a genuine and ongoing exploration of what love means to Justin. He appears to be wrestling with the concept of earning love versus simply receiving it, a distinction that seems to hold significant personal weight for him. His repeated emphasis on being tired of transactional relationships and the exhaustion he feels in trying to learn love points to a profound yearning for a different kind of connection than what he may have experienced or perceived. This isn't just a fleeting thought. It's a theme he keeps returning to, almost as if he's attempting to articulate a core belief system that he is actively trying to embody in his own life and relationships. It paints a picture of someone who feels the immense pressure to perform or achieve in order to be deemed worthy of affection. The timing of these posts, coinciding with intensified rumors about his marriage to Hailey, has, of course, fueled widespread speculation among fans and observers. When a public figure, especially one whose relationship is constantly under scrutiny, shares such vulnerable and abstract thoughts on love, the immediate assumption is that these sentiments are directly linked to their personal circumstances. Fans quickly began to connect the dots, wondering if Justin's expressed exhaustion with transactional relationships was a subtle, or perhaps not so subtle, commentary on his current marital dynamic. Was he hinting that he feels a need to constantly do something to maintain affection or perceived worth within his most significant relationship? The idea of unconditional love versus earned love became a lens through which many began to analyze the private life of the pop star. For many, Justin's public musings felt like a direct reflection of an internal conflict, a personal struggle being played out on a global stage. The emotional weight of his words, particularly the admission of exhaustion in trying to learn love, resonated deeply with those who have experienced similar battles with self-worth and relationship dynamics. It transformed his philosophical queries into something far more intimate and relatable, inviting empathy from his audience. His choice to share these private thoughts, especially through seemingly innocuous platforms like Instagram captions or AI chatbot interactions, underscored the depth of his introspection. It suggested a man searching for fundamental answers, perhaps even questioning the very foundations of how he gives and receives love. The very public nature of these reflections, especially from someone of Justin Bieber's stature, turns his personal journey into a shared experience for millions. Each post becomes a piece of a larger puzzle, inviting fans to decipher the deeper meaning and apply it to the context of his highly publicized life. The raw honesty in admitting that he is still trying to learn love and finding it exhausting is particularly striking for someone who has lived most of his adult life in the spotlight, where perfection and effortless success are often the perceived norms. This vulnerability humanizes him, creating a connection with an audience that might also be grappling with similar existential questions about love, worth, and acceptance. The recurring theme of inherent worth versus earned love suggests a profound internal battle within Justin. It speaks to the idea that despite all his achievements, his global fame, and his immense wealth, he may still be struggling with a fundamental sense of deserving love simply for who he is, rather than for what he does or achieves. This internal struggle, when expressed publicly, adds layers of complexity to his public persona. It shows a man who is not just a performer, but a deep thinker, wrestling with universal human emotions and philosophical dilemmas about connection and acceptance. His choice to air these thoughts, rather than keeping them private, creates an almost confessional tone, inviting his audience into his personal journey of self-discovery. The juxtaposition of these profound statements with the persistent rumors of marital strain is a powerful narrative device. It allows fans to connect the dots between his philosophical musings and his real-life circumstances, even if he doesn't explicitly state the connection. The very act of posting such personal reflections during a period of intense marital speculation serves to amplify the perceived crisis, whether or not that was his direct intention. It's an unfolding story where his internal world, as expressed through social media, becomes a lens through which the public attempts to understand the state of his external relationships. This creates a compelling and continuous feed of drama and intrigue for his followers. Ultimately, Justin Bieber's series of cryptic posts about transactional love, unconditional acceptance, and the exhaustion of learning to love serve as a fascinating glimpse into the mind of a celebrity navigating complex personal and relational terrain under immense public pressure. His willingness to share these raw, unvarnished thoughts, even if indirectly, transforms his social media platforms into a canvas for profound introspection, inviting millions to speculate, empathize, and ponder their own understanding of love and worth. It's a continuous, unfolding story that keeps fans deeply invested, always eager to decipher the next piece of the puzzle. As this intricate story continues to unfold, revealing layer after layer of public postings and private struggles, remember to hit that subscribe button to stay completely up to date with all the latest developments and insights into the lives of your favorite public figures.